This is Phoenix, and welcome to MX Gaming Reviews. Hello everyone, and welcome to MX Gaming Reviews. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Advanced Heavy Cruiser and the Advanced Heavy Cruiser Retrofit. As you can see here, this ship is better known as the Excelsior, commanded by Captain Akuro Sulu, but it is also the Enterprise B. This was featured in Star Trek Generations, the very first movie that Star Trek The Next Generation had, and it is exactly like the Excelsior class. Also, this was the ship that Admiral James T. Kirk was pronounced, I guess, dead after coming in contact with the Nexus ribbon. So, this is my review, and let's go through it. Starting with the Advanced Heavy Cruiser, it is a Tier 3 or Rank Commander type ship, and you can purchase this for 1,000 Zen at the C-Store. With the Bridge Officer layouts, you have 1 Lieutenant Tactical, 1 Lieutenant Commander Engineer, 1 Lieutenant Engineer, 1 Lieutenant Science. For consoles, you have 3 Engineer, 2 Tactical, and 1 Science. You have 3 fore and aft weapons, a base hull of 26,000, shield modifier of 1, a base crew of 750, base turn rate of 8, impulse modifier of 0.15, inertia rating of 30, and 4 device slots. Also, because this is a cruiser, you get +5 to all power, and you have the abilities of strategic maneuvering, shield frequency modulation, weapon system efficiency, and attract fire for your command array abilities. The Advanced Heavy Cruiser also comes with a transwarp console, which you are able to transwarp to the Sirius, Regulus, and Pi Canis sector blocks at no cost. So there's no time frame or cooldown for you to transport to any one of those areas. And just to get you an example of this area, it is this block here, and this block here. So everything in the blue, which is, I guess, Federation area. So everything here you can travel for free, no cooldown time whatsoever. Now, if you do put the console on a different ship, it will reduce the cooldown times by half. Next is the Advanced Heavy Cruiser Retrofit, and this ship comes with the following bridge officers: a Lieutenant Commander Tactical, a Commander Engineer, a Lieutenant Engineer, an Ensign Engineer, and a Lieutenant Science. For consoles, you have 4 Engineering, 3 Tactical, and 2 Science. For weapons, you have 4 fore and 4 aft, a base hull of 39,000, shield modifier of 1, a base crew of 750, a base turn rate of 8, can't talk today, impulse modifier of 0.15, and inertia rating of 40. So they're not all that different with those two stats there. The inertia rating is a little higher on the commander level than it is on the the admiral level. Again, because it is a cruiser, you have +5 to all power levels. You get the strategic maneuvering, shield frequency modulation, weapon system efficiency, and attract fire communication array type things. Oh, also you can purchase this ship for 2,000 Zen on the C-Store. Again, because this is the Retrofit, this one doesn't come with a console, but it has sort of like an internal console that you can't remove and move to a different ship. It's kind of just already there, so you don't have to waste the space on your consoles with this type of console. But you can travel to the Sirius, Regulus, Pi Canis, Alpha Centauri, the Psi Valorum, Iota Pavonos, I'm sorry if I can't pronounce half these names. Beta Ursa, Alpha Triangulu, Eta Arandi, and Tau Dewa sector blocks at no cost. So if you want to travel most of the maps here, this is the ship to do it in, and then you could just switch it out with the new system that they've done, where you can automatically switch the ships. So just to get an idea of where you can transwarp to without any cost of penalty, it is the whole beta quadrant in this area right here. This whole area here, which is the Iwana Patona. I can't pronounce half these names, I'm sorry. So this sector block here, the Alpha Centauri block, the Sirius block, Regulus block, Psi Venorum block, Tau Dewea block. This is handy if you want to go to the Solanae Dyson Sphere area, so you can go there. All the Klingon side here, that's in the red, and also to the left, which is the Beta Ursa block, so that's DS9 and Bajor, and then down below is the Alpha Triangulu block as well. So pretty much majority of the whole entire map you can transwarp to without any penalty. That means a cooldown time for just transwarping anywhere. So this is the ship to do it in if you're going to transport anywhere. And unfortunately, the drawback is there is no console, so you cannot put it on to another ship. So, but you can switch out your ship at a later time once you get to that area. Now, I don't know if you switch that ship, there will be a cost penalty afterwards, or do you have to wait, a certain amount of time before that's actually cleared. I haven't tested that out, and that's something that I'll look into and see. Now it's time for the starship design. So going over the design of the Advanced Heavy Cruiser, as you can see, the saucer section appears to be a little smaller, and it has the 2 impulse engines, which is protruding from the saucer section. The neck here, let's zoom in here. The neck is a lot thicker than the Constellation class. The deflector dish is really kind of pushed in as well. It's kind of hidden there. Well, from the top side anyways. At the bottom it's not so much. Again, you have the that little curve at the bottom, and right there you can see that that's where the shuttle bay is. And then near the top here, at the top of the hull, which is pretty much flat, and then it has that kind of weird section where it lips, and then it joins the bottom of the hull. Oops, sorry. And then you have this weird little bubble, I guess. And then those and attached to that bubble is the pylons, and they just come straight out and then just up, and then you have the nacelles. And the nacelles are pretty straightforward, just kind of rounded at the ends, and then that's pretty much it. Nothing really exciting. Now, in my previous video on the Cruiser Refit version, the Vesper class, and I'm just going to go quickly to it. The Vesper class is pretty much the same almost, except for the pylons are up. This little bubble here is a lot longer, but this Vesper's design was kind of based off of the Excelsior, or the Excelsior was based off it. I'm not entirely sure which is which, but if you wanted the Excelsior type class vessel, well, this was probably the ship to get. Unfortunately, it's a lower rank. Moving on to the Advanced Heavy Cruiser Refit, you see the saucer looks a little bit larger, and at the back, instead of those 2 impulse engines protruding, you do still have that. However, on either side you have another set of impulse engines protruding out. Again, the design is very similar in the way. Now, the deflector dish looks a little more hidden than the advanced heavy cruiser. So it's kind of hidden in there. Again, the neck is just as wide. Again, at the bottom you have what looks to be like a shuttle bay area. And again, the curve up. Not much difference here. So the only difference is it looks like where the blue piece is glowing. I don't know if that's supposed to be ram scoops or if that's still the warp core nacelles. I'm not entirely sure. But it does have these little fins at the top. No, they're not on the bottom. And then you have them actually. Oops, sorry. Have them right at the top, at the back, and on the bottom, and then on the outer side of the nacelles as well. But it's pretty much still the same design as the Advanced Heavy Cruiser. So again, you still have that little bubble with the pylons attached. So again, not too much. I think where the bridge is probably a little different, but again, pretty much it's almost the exact same design as the original. Let's check this one. Yeah, it's pretty much the same. Next on the review is setup, combat, and performance. And as always, before I start a mission, I like to go over my layout. Now, as you can see, I'm using the Advanced Heavy Cruiser Retrofit because it is a Admiral level ship, so I can do a little more with it than the previous reviews I've done. As you can see, I have, in the 4 weapons section, I have 3 disruptor beam arrays and my quantum torpedo. Again, my ever so lovely Jem'Hadar set and my obelisk warp core. This warp core is actually not that bad to use for the time being. And then at the back, I have 4 beam arrays again, all with the accuracy times 2 and the damage. I was just quickly looking through here before I started this video. I see that there's a 2.5% chance to cause 751.4 kinetic damage with 100% shield penetration on directed energy attacks, which quantum torpedoes and photon torpedoes, any torpedoes for that matter, do kinetic damage. So this is interesting. I don't know how that works. I guess it would work the same as a torpedo, so it does extra damage to the enemy hull or whatnot. So I guess that's what the damage does. It does kinetic damage than it does with just, regular damage or critical hit or critical damage, where you can get extra bonus damage. This actually does a certain percentage of damage, and it cuts through the shields. But there's only a small, very, very small percent chance, which is 2.5%, which is not all that great. But it is interesting to know that. So I guess that's what damage the damage portion of the beam arrays do. Beam arrays are awesome for shield penetration or whittling down the shields. I use disruptors because they have a better chance of damaging shields and cutting through a little more. As you can see on my device slot, I have my shield battery, auxiliary battery, engine battery, and then my subspace field modulator. Never leave home without that, that's for sure. Here I have my neutronium alloys again. I have both Mark 11s and Mark 10s. I need to get Mark 10s, and I need to get the better ones, the purple versions. Here I have my shield emitters. I got 2 of them here. Again, field generators are better, but they are just way too expensive. I don't even know what the price on them on the exchanges. And again, here I have my disruptor induction coils. Again, I have Mark 9, 2 Mark 9s, and then a Mark 10. So I need to get these 2 up to a level where I need them to be. So, without further ado, let's move on and let's get into a nice little scuffle or fight. So here we go. We're doing a Borg invasion in the Picana sector. Oh, and I have no shields. Guess that's what happens when you go up against a Borg tactical cube. Whoever's idea was it to do this, I am not impressed. Oops, wrong button. Let's get some extra shield power going here. I'm gonna need it for this one. Why they picked this one, I don't know. Just should have picked other Borg cubes and went with it. Oops. Alright, that wasn't so bad. But that was kind of silly that they went for a Borg tactical cube. Alright, what's next? Where's everyone else going? Why can't people make up their minds? That's it. I'm gonna make up the minds for them. No, maybe this was a bad idea. Oh well. Oh man, that tractor beam really cuts down those shields. Alright, there goes the Borg cube. I gotta take care of all these spheres and whatnot. Come on guys, let's get rid of these. Alright, that's 2 down. All shields are pretty much down. Man, these Borgs don't really know how to kill your shields. Oh. That was kind of a silly move. Oh well. Scatter dodge. Ooh. No, that was not good. Alright. Uh-oh. Where did my backup go? I think they went elsewhere. Okay, time to get out of here. I have no backup. That was silly of me. What in the blue are they doing down here? Guess they need an invitation to come and help me. I have no shields yet again. Yeah, every time you fight the Borg, you need to keep an eye on your shields. Otherwise, it's not going to have a very good day. Alright, so here comes the big bad Borg battleship, I guess. Or the command ship, I should say. This thing can be a pain. Again, no shields. Ooh. Yeah, let's bring in some fleet support, because I'd rather have that. Give us a hand. It's good doing missions like this where there's other people that give you a hand with, because If you were doing this solo, you're not gonna have a good day. That's for sure. And I'm not having a very good day. Ooh. Oh. Sugar. Ah, no. Those heavy plasma torpedoes or whatever the heck they are, those are not nice at all. That just ruined my day. Alright, let's get back in the game here. Don't really care about the probe. We want to get rid of this vessel 3 of 10. Yeah, we want to get rid of that. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, including me, there's 4. Oh, we're missing 1. One person could have turned the whole entire balance on this. On the plus note, this is kind of ignoring me. Okay, it was ignoring me. Now, not so much. Oh. Oh, it's almost dead. There we go. Hoorah! There we go. Crack the ship right in half. Awesome. Alright. Let's just do this for now. Well, there you have it. One time just went go boom. But you know what? That's okay. Those things do one-shot kill you, which is kind of a pain. There we go. So, there you have it. There's my review on the Advanced Heavy Cruiser and the Advanced Heavy Cruiser Refit version. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you out there. If you liked this video, please give it the old thumbs up. Please post your comments in the comment section below if you'd like me to review a ship. And finally, hit the subscribe button for more upcoming reviews. Thank you.